What is going on, everyone? I hope you are all having a fantastic day. So, all of you seem to love these versus videos where we compare two banks directly to each other and see how they stack up against one another toe to toe. And after doing 10 separate bank reviews on this channel so far, I thought it would be fun to start a little bit of a tournament between some of these best banks that we've looked at. So what I've done is taken all of the video data from all the various bank reviews that we've done, and I've included the number of views and the overall engagement on each video and picked the top 4. So today we'll be putting SoFi head to head with Varo Bank. Wednesday we'll be putting Chime versus Discover Bank, and then on Friday we'll put the two winners head to head to see who is the current champion of online banks. I thought this would be a fun little series, so if you do like this idea, be sure to let me know down in the comment section below and what other banks you'd like to see go head to head in the future. If you do enjoy today's little competition, then be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel so that you can follow along with the rest of the series. And with all that out of the way, let's jump right into it. So if you have not seen my independent review on either SoFi or Varo Bank, definitely go check those out, because I'm not going to go super into depth on the finite details of each of these banks, but I do want to give you a quick summary so that you can understand which one has what features and how they compare to each other. Okay, so let's start off with SoFi, and I first just want to say that if you've seen a number of my videos, then you probably know that I am a big fan of SoFi, and I will not deny that at all. However, while I did obviously take some subjective opinion when picking these top 4, I did spend a lot of time breaking down all of the various video data from the various reviews that we've done, and I'll be using that as well to decide which one I feel should move on to Friday's competition. However, I understand that everyone's needs are different, so if your favorite bank didn't make it into this top 4, then maybe we'll continue the series in the future, and we can put your favorite bank head to head with someone else down the road. And if the winner at the end of this video is not the one that you would have picked, then that is totally fine, and I would love to hear why you would pick the other bank down in the comment section below, and what features you think are most valuable. But I just wanted to put all that out there so that we are on the exact same page. Okay, so when we're looking at SoFi, we're obviously going to have that no fee structure that pretty much comes with all of these online banks, and we've come pretty accustomed to that. But as you know, SoFi also will give you access to over 55,000 all-point ATMs, and they will reimburse all of your ATM fees worldwide on the MasterCard network of ATMs, since that is who they are partnered with. And you can also order a physical checkbook for absolutely free, and a lot of the competitors who offer something like this only allow you to send a check through the app and won't actually send you a physical checkbook. But as I have right here, you can actually get physical SoFi checks, which is a great benefit if you do need that. Now, SoFi does not have their national bank charter, which we'll talk more about later, because Varo actually does have their national bank charter, which is pretty impressive, but this doesn't really matter because you're still going to get access to a routing and account number, meaning you can make any transfers to other accounts or investment accounts that you need to, and make online bill payments with an ACH transfer. Currently on your SoFi money account, you're looking at a 0.25% interest rate, which isn't that great, not only compared to Varo, but really the general competition, but obviously those rates are constantly going up or down, so depending on when you're watching this video, be sure to check what the current SoFi money interest rate is. Okay, so moving on from there, I'm trying to get through this as quickly as possible, but I want to make sure you have a general understanding of the features that each bank has, and then we can see who continues to offer features while the other one falls a little short. So with your SoFi debit card, you get some awesome benefits, including purchase protection up to $1,000 for 90 days after the purchase, as well as warranty extensions, tap to pay, which is great considering the current circumstances, and cash back on a number of retail services, including things that you probably use like subscription services like Hulu, Disney Plus, and Spotify. Now, as I mentioned earlier, SoFi is partnered with a number of banks, meaning you are FDIC insured up to $1.5 million, which is significantly higher than the standard $250,000 that you see from a regular bank. Okay, so I know that was a lot, and that kind of sums up the SoFi money side of things. However, this does bring up another really good point that I want to clarify right off the bat, and that is, in this series, we're going to look at the overall package that each company has to offer, because, for example, when you're opening a SoFi money account, you're not just getting access to that money account itself, you're also getting access to a number of other financial tools, and I think it's really important to look at the total package, since that is what you're going to have in the end. And to narrow this competition to just the banking features for any of the banks that we're going to look at would really be limiting. It wouldn't give you the full scope of what each company has to offer. So with that said, I will mention that SoFi offers their own relay service, which is an awesome budgeting platform that is right under the same app, SoFi Invest, as well as SoFi Borrow. I won't go into too much detail with these because I did do entire videos on both SoFi Borrow and SoFi Invest, so be sure to check those out if you are interested in those features. And lastly, when looking at SoFi, you get some amazing customer service that I can say from firsthand experience is really great, and they typically have you on the phone with a real knowledgeable person in a matter of minutes, which is really fantastic. Oh, and also, if you are a fan of American football, the Los Angeles Rams football stadium is now SoFi Stadium, so, I mean, Come on, look at this thing. So that's SoFi Money in a nutshell, and regardless of what I choose at the end of the video, if you do want to give SoFi a shot, then there is a link down in the description that'll give you $50 for free when you open up your SoFi Money account. Okay, so that brings us to Varo, which also offers that no fee structure that we have all become accustomed to, and access to the same network of 55,000 all-point ATMs. Now, the place that Varo really made its mark in the industry is in their insanely high interest rates, which is currently at 2.8%, but there is a small catch. In order to qualify for that interest rate, you need to meet certain spending requirements each month, and you have to receive direct deposits of at least $1,000 per month. However, even if you don't meet these requirements, you're still going to earn 1.21% currently, which is really one of the best interest rates that we've seen across the board. You're also going to be fully FDIC insured up to $250,000 and have access to what they call Varo to Varo, which is essentially their version of Venmo or Cash App. So far, it's looking pretty similar to SoFi, but there are a handful of features that Varo offers that SoFi is definitely lacking in. The first is early paycheck payments, and I know that this is one of those things that a lot of people think is completely useless, and personally, I don't see a whole lot of value in it. However, if for whatever reason you do want to get your paycheck up to 2 days early, then this is a great option that Varo offers. And not only are you able to withdraw cash from their network of ATMs that we talked about earlier, but you can also deposit cash at over 90,000 retailers, including places like CVS and Walgreens, and that system which allows you to do this, that's called Green Dot Reload, does typically charge a small fee, so I'm not a huge fan of that, but at least if you do need to deposit cash in a pinch, this is an option for you. And lastly, that brings us to the fact that Varo, just about a month ago, did receive their national bank charter, which basically means that in the eyes of the government and higher powers being what they are a real bank. Now, I did get a question just a few days ago asking to clarify this, so I do want to make it clear that this doesn't mean that the other banks we've looked at are not real or are a scam by any means. All this means is that Varo has done the backdoor paperwork necessary to have all of the functions of an actual bank without having to partner with someone else like what SoFi and many other competitors have done. However, to you, the end user, you're not really going to see any difference, and it's more important to focus on the features that the organization is offering you rather than the way that their organization is structured, because honestly, who really cares? Okay, so that was the really quick rundown of both of these banks, and before I tell you which one I would personally pick, let me know based off of the summaries which one you see the most value in, because I have a feeling that not everyone would pick the same one. For example, Varo offers that early paycheck payments and a much higher interest rate, plus the ability to deposit cash, and they are a real bank, which doesn't really matter to me in my eyes, but I know for some people this is really important. But on the flip side of the coin, SoFi offers some great cash back, benefits like purchase protection and warranty extensions, as well as a slew of other financial tools that allow you to invest, borrow, save, and budget your money right under the same platform. All right, and now the moment that you have all been waiting for, and again, yes, this is obviously a somewhat subjective opinion because I'm the one that made this video. However, I did take a lot of other factors into consideration when making this decision because I always want to be recommending the best products possible to the average viewer. So with that being said, drumroll please, in this battle between SoFi and Varo Bank, I personally would give it to SoFi.
Wow, Brendan, big surprise. Didn't see that one coming.
I know, but hear me out, because I do genuinely feel that this is the better platform. Yes, there's two features that Varo offers that SoFi just doesn't have, and their interest rate is higher. However, SoFi gives you ATM reimbursements worldwide on the MasterCard network, you get free checks, you get purchase protection, warranty extensions, cash back, significantly more FDIC insurance, joint accounts, plus access to all those other features like budgeting, investing, borrowing, and the ability to save through that. Plus, you also get SoFi Stadium. I mean, come on, look at this. I don't even like the Rams, but look at this place, it's nuts. Okay, all jokes aside, I do think it's fair to say that SoFi offers significantly more features that Varo is currently lacking in. And again, this is going to depend on your situation and what features you value the most, but in my opinion, based off of what research I've done and the video data that I've collected, I personally would give this battle to SoFi. So that means that SoFi will be moving on to Friday's video and will face whoever wins on Wednesday's video between Chime and Discover Bank. So let me know what bank you would have picked in this battle down in the comment section below, and if you do want to check out SoFi and give that a shot, then there is a link down in the description that'll give you $50 for free, so be sure to check that out because we all love free money. Thank you so much for checking out the video. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel so that you can follow along with the rest of this little tournament that we're doing, and as always, take it easy, and I'll see you in the next one.